Hi guys, welcome back to today's episode. I'm Justin. So if you're feeling stuck in your life and you're not sure as to why, or more importantly, what you can do about it, stay tuned and find out. So today I'd like to talk to you about something that a lot of my clients feel confused about, and that's about being stuck. Why am I dating the same guys over and over again? How come my life isn't moving forward? Why don't I have that dream job just yet? I feel like everybody around me is kind of passing me and I feel stuck. I hear that a lot. Well, if that resonates with you, there's probably a great chance that something which I call the subconscious narrative is working against you. Now, the subconscious narrative applies to absolutely every human being that's living and breathing. We all deal with this. It depends on how we relate to it, which oftentimes determines the difference between success and failure and the conventional sense. So the subconscious narrative is basically the stories that we tell ourselves about what will happen when, if we do X, Y, or Z. So if you're feeling stuck, there's a great chance that you're telling yourself something on a deep level akin to catastrophization. What I mean by this is I want you to imagine a room. Make it any type of room, it doesn't matter, just a simple white room will do. And in that room, I'd like you to imagine two doors. One to your left and the other to your right. Now, one of these doors, if you walk out of, you'll experience pain and suffering for the rest of your life. And the other door, if you walk out of, it will be riches and pleasures for the rest of your life. Which door would you choose to walk out of? Well, in the amount of time that I've practiced, I've never yet had somebody say, I'll walk out the door that will lead to pain and suffering, please. Everybody chooses the other door. And yet, if we apply what this means to their life, and we look at what this example is trying to teach us, they're not choosing to go out of the left. They're not choosing to go out of the right. They're staying stuck right in that room, because they're failing to consider other possibilities outside of pain and suffering. So if you're stuck in life, wrestling with a decision, you're probably focused on all of the negatives. Now, if you focus on the negatives, you are going to stay stuck. My clients are industry leaders. They're very successful. They're intelligent, articulate people. I love working with them. They can solve all sorts of really complicated problems. But when I have somebody that's working with me and they are stuck, I'm sure they're failing to consider greater possibilities. Now, life obviously has pain and suffering as a part of it. We can't do much about that except to avoid it. So even if something were to go not according to plan, it blows up in your face, there's still something that you can learn from it. What can it mean for you? Perhaps it could be a reminder about how we're imperfect. Or perhaps it could be something that could make you a wiser man. Maybe it'd make you more compassionate or empathetic to other people who are struggling. So if you're feeling stuck, I want you to think about what you might be telling yourself would happen if. And then I want you to think about statistics. Because what statistics show us is that, yes, there is worst case scenario. And then on the other end of that continuum, there's best case scenario. But most of the time, things fall within the mean. So it's probably not going to be as good as you'd like it to be, and it's probably not going to be as bad as you fear it to be. That's the good news today. And even if it's worst case scenario, I want you to think about how you can take that, and I want you to think about how you can grow with it, how you can be a role model, what you could do differently next time. If you apply this technique to your life, I'm pretty sure that you'll find yourself feeling unstuck rather soon, because you'll no longer be afraid about making a mistake. Because one of the things that we all need to learn if we want to be successful in life is that we cannot have success without mistakes. That is an integral part of becoming successful. If you found today helpful, which I hope that you have, I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.